friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Laurel. I am a wife, mama, spoonie, and writer, and I talk about all of those things on this channel in varying degrees, mostly writing related, of course. So I am here today with a really exciting video and also really nerve-wracking. Today is the day that I am sending out my first round of query letters for Project Camp. This has been a long time coming. Project Camp has been in the works since October 2020 when I started Preptober, and then I wrote the entire first draft during NaNoWriMo 2020, and I have been editing and revising it since then, and the past couple weeks have been working on my synopsis and my query letter. So this is a big day. I'm feeling all the feels right now. I think I will be more emotional probably when I actually hit send on that first letter. I am sending 10 agents a query today, doing rounds of 10. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna space them out. I need to do a little bit more research on that. Some things I've read have said like 2 to 4 weeks, but a lot of the agents' response times that I saw on Query Tracker were more like 4, 6, or even 12 weeks. So I feel like 2 to 4 weeks is too soon. So I gotta do a little more research on that and make a decision, but this is my first round. I'm very excited. I am just sitting here with my coffee and I just got ready for the day. My hair's still wet, but once my coffee's done, I am going to move to my office and get to work. It is a gorgeous day outside. It's probably the warmest day we've had yet this spring, and it's sunny and it smells like warm weather, and I am very excited to hopefully get these queries done and then maybe pop out on my patio or on my front porch for a little bit to read in the nice weather. So that's going to be my reward for getting this very exciting but very nerve-wracking work done this morning. Yeah, so that's my plan. I just wanted to give a quick little intro before I was in my office and getting right to work. So I will meet you over there as soon as my coffee's done. Okay friends, I am at my desk. It is 11:15 and did I say what day it is? I can't remember. If not, it's Wednesday, April 6th, 2022. So I'm at my desk ready to get started querying and having just a little bit of panic creep in. I thought I would show you what I did because I thought this might be really helpful to some other people. So let me just show you quickly. I know it's probably gonna look wonky because computer screens don't usually show up great on camera, but so I have my spreadsheet here, and those are the first 10 agents that I'm gonna be querying. But if you look at my little notes section here, I have what everybody is looking for, and you'll notice that there's a lot of first 10 pages, first chapter, first 10 pages, first 3 chapters, first 2,500 words. A lot of agents request a similar length, but there's just little tiny variances. Like your first 3 chapters could be 10 pages or it could be 50 pages. So that's why I don't really like when they request chapters, because you could be sending them so little. Like for the ones that are requesting your first chapter, my first chapter is only 4 pages long, whereas some other people's first chapter may be 20 pages long. So I feel like I'm kind of getting the short end of the stick on some things here. However, I am choosing to stick to the submission guidelines and hope that my first chapter and my query letter are strong enough that those 4 pages are gonna make them request a partial or a full. I've really been battling with that the last 2 days, trying to decide what to do, whether I should try and sneak a couple extra words in there, whether I should try and make the first chapter be a first scene and then continue it. Like it's been tough. So I am choosing to stick to the guidelines to a T and hope that that will serve me well by following their rules. So what I did was I actually made a folder and dropped it right on my desktop. I don't usually put anything on my desktop, but I put this querying folder on my desktop for ease of access. And then in my querying folder, I have my full manuscript, my query letter, and my synopsis, but then I also have these folders for the first 3 chapters, the first 10 pages, the first 2,500 words, and the first chapter. So when I am sending my email, I can just click in and open this file, copy and paste it into the email. And I don't have to be scrolling and copying and pasting every single time. I have each of the documents there in the appropriate length. It would be easier if we were attaching documents, of course, but most agents are requesting that you put the content right in the body of the email. So anyways, that's how I've organized it. I am rambling because I'm nervous to get started. So what my process is going to look like is I'm going to go one agent by one on the list, and I am going to pull up their website, their manuscript wish list, their publisher's marketplace, their query tracker, everything, and make sure that when I go in to my query letter each time, I'm doing the proper customization. I have a spot for their name that needs to be customized, and then I have a spot for the last sentence in my first paragraph to be customized. So I need to do that for every single agent. So I want to make sure I have the right information that I can put into that query. And then I will set up each email and I'll mark them off on Query Tracker, and then I'll move on to the next agent. So the first 10 agents I think are actually probably going to take me like most of the day. It's already 20 after 11, so I'm probably going to get, I'd say maybe 2 done, and then I'll take a break for lunch and then try and get the rest. We'll have to wait and see how long it takes me. But yeah, I need to start. I'm rambling and I need to just do it. So I'm gonna get started. I'm not gonna show you my screen or anything while I'm doing it, except maybe the first time I press the send button, because I feel like that's kind of a big deal. But I don't feel like you guys need to be going through all that nitty-gritty with me when I just explained it in a couple of seconds. So I will check back in with you in a little bit once my first query is ready to go out. And yeah, wish me luck. Okay friends, it's time. It is 11:55, so I think that took me about half an hour, 45 minutes. I can't remember when I finished that last clip. Half an hour, 45 minutes. However, now that the first one is done and I can just like pull up the email again and then change what I need to change, it'll be a lot faster. So the first one definitely took a bit, but I'm gonna be on a roll after this. So I am about to send my first query letter. That is really nerve-wracking, but here we go. Ready? It's sent. Eek! Okay, my battery's flashing, so I'm gonna go swap that over so that I can catch up with you guys later. It's done. I sent the first one. It's gonna be a stressful day. I did it, friends! I sent my first 10 queries. It took me a long time. It's 3:30 now, so I think I've been working on it for 4 hours. I did take a like half-hour break in there for lunch, so maybe 3.5 hours. The part that actually took the longest, there was 2 parts. One was that a couple of the queries had to be submitted through online submission forms. So I couldn't just copy and paste everything into my email and hit send. I actually had to go in and fill out all the boxes, and some of them asked for things that I didn't have at the ready. Like one of them asked for a 1-sentence pitch, and duh, of course I'm gonna need that, but I didn't have it. So I had to come up with that off the top of my head. And then one asked for like my manuscript playlist and my manuscript Pinterest board. Obviously those were optional, but I did have those. So then I had to go looking for links and putting those in. And then the other thing that took a while was that 2 of the agents on my list were no longer accepting, or something had changed with what they were looking for, so I couldn't query them. So then I had to go and start digging and find 2 more agents to query. I do have a couple more on my list, but they're all closed right now. And I had followed some agents on Twitter that I thought would be a good fit for me, but because I'd already had my first 10, I hadn't done any more work on my spreadsheet yet. So I went back to Twitter and clicked through all their links and looked through all their wish lists and everything and picked 2 new ones that would be a good fit for me. So that took a while also, because that was a bit more research than I was planning to do. But I'm done. I've sent the 10. I'm really freaking excited. Unfortunately, my reward, which was gonna be sitting outside in the sunshine reading my book, is not gonna happen because it's now cloudy outside and windy, so it's not quite so warm. But I'm gonna find something to reward myself with right now. And tonight I will definitely be having a drink with my husband to celebrate. So I'm not sure if this is going to end up being a vlog in and of itself, or if I'm just gonna keep these clips for a entire like query journey video for when and if I maybe happen to get an agent. I'm not sure, but if this is a video in and of itself, then thank you so much for watching. I will definitely keep you all updated as to what's happening when I can, and I really appreciate you guys being along for the journey with me. It's been a lot of fun to be able to connect with people through my channel and through Instagram and Twitter, so I really appreciate all of you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, friends.